Now we have a series of readings from our community. So I turn it now to Nicole, who is reading A Special Day by Kai Seidenberg.
Today is a very special day. Today we celebrate sun and rain, light and dark, the cycles of life, the great turning of the wheel. Today we celebrate every leaf on every tree, every feather on every bird, every drop of water in every stream. We celebrate green growing ones and winged ones, two-leggeds and four-leggeds, all who walk, crawl, swim, or fly. We celebrate each breath of air, each morsel of food, each beat of the heart, each healthy cell. We celebrate the profound miracle of being alive in this body, in this moment, on this planet. Today, like every other day, is a very special day.
Thank you, Nicole, for getting us started. And now I'm going to turn it over to Victoria, who's going to read Our Big Chance by the same poetry writer, Kai Seidenberg.
Yes. Yes, I love Kay's poetry. Okay, so this is for Mama Earth. So Kay writes, Our Big Chance. This is it, the plants seem to be saying. Our big chance. Who knows when we'll have rain like this again? So let's go ahead and grow. Let's go ahead and bloom. Let's give it all we've got. What if we too could live like this? Aho.
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 Thank you.
Welcome.
And next up, we have Marco. Thank you. Next up, we have Marco online reading an original poem.
Thank you so much. So I invite you to close your eyes and feel the joy within yourself bubbling up as we look at this poem. So the feeling we get as children on a hot summer's day, the first time we run in the cool rain. The feeling a small puppy gets the first time he sees snow, rolling and playing in the white magic, trying to catch the snowflakes as they fall. The feeling a young bird gets as he leaps from his nest for the first time, realizing he could fly. The feeling a caterpillar gets as he transforms himself into a multicolored butterfly, shining in the glorious light. Dear God, this is the breathtaking, joyous feeling I get every moment I spend filled with your pure love. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for having created us on earth. With all my love, dear God, I am forever yours. Amen.
Amen. Amen. And I'm gonna, for those of you on Zoom, we can't hear you clapping. So we're gonna teach you how to show appreciation. It works in the sanctuary as well as on Zoom. Just lift your hands up and rub them together. Thank you, Marco. And now we have a reading by Leticia from the author Starhawk. Okay.
Called Summer Solstice.
Like speak into the mic a little bit. Thank you.
Midsummer's Day, the longest day of the year, when the sun reaches its peak of power and begins to decline. We mark this day as the beginning of summer, of the time of ripeness and harvesting. Yet, it is also a time of grief, of knowing that the flower must fade for the fruit to set. So today, take a flower, observe its beauty, its texture, its color and scent. Consider how nature has designed it to attract. Let yourself love it, then let it go. Give it to a running stream, to the ocean, to a fire. Let yourself feel the grief, the poignant tragedy inherent in life, that nothing lasts forever. Then eat a summer's fruit, a first to ripen cherry plum, a berry, a cherry. Savor it. Let yourself truly take it in. How sweet it is. What must fade? What must we let go of to set this fruit and give it time to ripen? We have many harvests still to come. What can we attend and cultivate to harvest the true nourishment that will come from the seeds we now plant? Thank you.
Thank you, Leticia. Did you see all the appreciation on Zoom up there for you? So I'm going to invite this basket to. And the invitation in what Leticia just read was, today take a flower, observe its beauty, its texture, its color, and its scent, and consider how nature has designed it to attract. Let yourself love it. Then let it go. And instead of giving it to a running stream or the ocean or the fire, today we're going to invite you to give your flowers to mandala that we're making. So we're going to actually we're going to play some music by Pia. It's called Blessed We Are. And it plays for about 7 minutes. And while it plays, you can each come up and offer your flower to the mandala, which is arranged already in a circle with a cross in the middle. Circle represents wholeness and the circle of life. The cross in the middle, you could think of it as a cross of Christianity, but really it's a connection between sunrise and sunset. You know, sunrise is in the east and sets in the west. That's approximately on the east-west axis. And then another, that's the vertical axis for north and south, connecting spirit and human life. So this is really the bridge between spirit and human life and our lives, the birth and death. And in the middle is our soul, our higher consciousness. So this is the center, and this is what I want to power up before we go into ceremony. And as you contemplate the flower or the leaf that's in your hand and offer it to this group mandala, really charge it up with your love today for the solstice, for Father's Day, for Sunday, for whatever it is you're thankful for today. Just breathe, hold it, and breathe your love into it with a gentle breath. I'll do mine here. Let's do a pedal. And for those of you on Zoom, we invite you to join us too in your silent way. And you don't have to have a flower or anything like that, but we will be holding your energy and love as well. So just use your breath to do it whenever you're called during the 7 minutes. And so those of us here that have an item, you conjure up the feeling of love and appreciation and blow it into your flower or leaf. So that transfers the energy to it. And then you take your turn. If you don't have to do one at a time, multiple people can come up. We only have 7 minutes. So then we place it. I'm placing mine in the middle, which is the area of the soul, but you can place it anywhere you're called. There's no right or wrong, right? This is a little offering. It's not an art project, right? So you place it where it has meaning to you, and then you snap your fingers. And the snapping of the fingers just sort of closes that transfer for you. So you transferred your love into the flower, you appreciated it and loved it, and you're placing it here. Snap your fingers to just show that you're closed with that. And you're invited to do more. So if you see other things that call to you, you can put things anywhere in here. And when we're done, we're going to offer it to the garden out front. All right, so we're offering it all to the garden out front. But let's get into our coherence and power first. In unity, we like to remind ourselves that we are an expression of the divine, and we want to make sure we are fully aware of our divine humanness, right? We're a spirit and a human body here. And I invite you to put one hand over your heart lightly, one hand just underneath your belly button. Whether you're sitting or standing, doesn't matter. And just feel your body's energy. And just breathe in naturally and just tune into the energy, especially of your heart. And this brings your body, mind, and soul into coherence. And calms and also amplifies your own loving energy. I've been doing this every morning now. This is a new practice for me, but I've made it part of my morning routine. The more I do it, the more I can feel not just my energy, but the sort of the divineness of my energy. And it's not, for me, it's not a stillness. I sense it as a dynamic, moving flow. And it just feels so good, right? It's a good reminder, a bodily, embodied reminder of our divine humanness. So from this place of awareness and coherence, I invite you into ceremony. And I'm going to invite Kate to start up our music for us. And as you feel called during the song, come up and place your flowers and feel free to add more. And while the music is playing, feel free to drum along or rattle along or clap along. And slow.
On this ground with the rhythm of saints to carry the sound, we only pray for all life, for the days yet to come. May you walk in beauty and remember your song. Remember why you came here. Remember your life is sacred. Remember why you came here. Remember your life is sacred.
Right, as people put their last offerings on there, we'll do a close-up of this so that you could see what it looks like. And while we, is this still spotlighted? Good. Kate's gonna take this out. I'm gonna follow her on the camera and I'm gonna ask Sandra to, while we were doing this, we had these chocolates from Gloria's birthday. So while we're doing that, yeah, you can take a picture of this if you'd like. We're just gonna put it out front. You can come with us out front, but I'd like Sandra to pass the chocolates around so people can enjoy those while we move to the next phase here. I can do it again if you want. Pretty. Yeah, towards the center here. Yeah, shoot some more love in there. Beam it in there. Beam in some more love. Because we're going to offer this to our garden out front. And it is summer solstice. This is the longest day of the year. Lots of growing power. That feels good, huh? I think that feels good. All right, now we release. I can take the whole thing. Take the whole thing, okay. We're taking you with us. Those on Zoom, we're taking you with us. You can come out if you want, or you can stay here and eat popcorn. Right. All right.
Spotlight.
Yes. All right. And Susan, you're up next. How about if you take the spot here?
So this is a blessing by John O'Donohue. Blessing for all of us. May the nourishment of the earth be yours. May the clarity of light be yours. May the fluency of the ocean be yours. May the protection of the ancestor be yours. And ours.
Thank you. We show our appreciation. And Kate, is the sanctuary cam still?
I don't think.
No,
It just.
okay. All righty. Who's next? I lost track. Oh, now Sandra's next and the daily word first. Okay. It's all yours.
Good morning. Today's daily word is a blessing for fathers. I bless my father and the men who have shown me fatherly kindness. Today I bless and give heartfelt thanks to my father and the men who were fatherly figures to me. Their protecting presence, wise guidance, and caring instruction have helped make me the person I am today. I bless my father and those who shared a father's love and care with prayers of appreciation for my memories throughout all the seasons of my life. Through good times and bad, I see God expressing through my father and the men who have shown me fatherly love. I bless them with prayers of gratitude, affirming they know the love and care of God, as they have shown it so generously and faithfully to me. And fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. And this is from Ephesians 6, verse 4. Again, the affirmation is, I bless my father and the men who have shown me fatherly kindness.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Yeah.
It's Maya's
Okay. And Dr. Maya, up next, I invite you to do the offering for us before we do our last two readings.
So we just do this in our usual traditions. So I ask you to join me. You stepping at the center of giving and receiving when you do this. We believe in the flow of abundance. As we give, so we receive. And so we have this very traditional blessing. And I asked you to speak it with me in your own time, in your own heart. And for this moment, stand solid at the center of your life, receiving and giving of your time and your talent and your treasures. And we speak this affirmation together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I know this in the name of the living Christ. Amen.
Amen. And we are grateful. We are grateful. Mhm. Okay, next, we have a special guest with us today. It's our next minister in residence who will begin after me in August, and I'll get to meet her in person for a couple of days when we overlap the end of July and early August. Welcome, Rev Arlene, and she's going to share a poem. It's actually called An Earthly Personal Ad, and it's again by Kay Seidenberg.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris, for inviting me. So this is an earthly personal ad by Kai Seidenberg. Beautiful planet seeks compatible humans for a long-term committed relationship. Me, 4.5 billion years old, but I look younger. Shockingly beautiful and very well endowed. Highly evolved, intelligent, and accomplished. Head of a large extended family. Very generous and giving. Don't want to be taken advantage of. Seeking a committed but not exclusive relationship. You enjoy forests, mountains, oceans, and diverse plants and animals. Very willing to listen and learn, including from other life forms. More interested in the common good than material wealth. Ready for a long-term committed partnership based on deep love and mutual respect. Interested? Let's connect.
Let's express our appreciation for Rev Arlene. Thank you for joining us today. I love that personal ad. Like add a little humor to our ceremony today for Solstice. We have a closing song, and then I invite you to stay and hear the Le Pensée du Jour in, did I say that right? In French, offered by Sandra afterwards. We have one closing song. I want to thank you for being part of this ceremony today, celebrating this really special time of the year. We're halfway through 2023 today. We are halfway through. That could be like, oh my God, already, or it could be like, thank God, that's halfway through, right? But I for one am just thrilled to be here. What a beautiful time here in Montreal. This is a treasure time. I love it. So thank you, and thank you all for being part of our ceremony on Zoom and here in the sanctuary. Let's turn on our closing song. I'm going to turn off the recording, so please stick around, clap your hands, and